everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be testing out Profusion makeup. I have previously tried them before. I used them only one time when I tried out one of their new eyeshadow palettes, but today I have a couple of other products that I want to try, including another brand new product. So I got this from their UK website. Very nice. It turned out pretty quickly. You get a really nice little card which is so cute that just says with love, and everything like on their website is so affordable, and I was just like, I need to try more because the eyeshadow palette that I did try was really nice. I do have a new palette to try today, so thought I would show you guys. So the main thing that I basically did the order for was for their new blushes. So this is the Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush. So looking at this, I was like, this is basically, I don't know which really came out first or just was designed first, but the it's the same as the She Glam blush basically. So when I was looking on their website, I was like, well, the packaging is exactly the same, the dough foot is exactly the same. This is the first time I'm opening this, by the way, so just by looking at it's basically like the same product, not literally the same product, but it's the same design, apart from like the packaging, like the physical like feel of the packaging, the design is the same, just a little bit weird. And so on their website, I think this came out about a few weeks ago, and I was like, I need to try it because cream blush is one of my favorite things at the moment. So this is in the shade Paloma. I know it's like a crazy red, but the other shades that they had on the website were not really my kind of tone, or like my shades that I actually wanted to try. So this blush itself was $5.99, so I think this is actually the most expensive thing out of the four products that I purchased, which is not too bad, especially from quite an affordable brand. Like, you do get a lot of product in here, so I'm just going to do what I normally do when it comes to my cream blushes. I'm just going to put them on my temples, blend it out and see what it's like. Let's hope for the best. That is already crazy red, so I'm just going to blend it out to see. And of course, when it comes to these cream blushes, I do like to put on quite a lot, even though I probably won't be adding any more to this because it is quite pigmented. So I mean, if you're new to my channel, like, I wear a lot of blush. Like, blush is like one of my favorite things ever, and so far that's blended out really nicely. And I'm going to go on the other side as well. I have already obviously put on my base already. I didn't put on any powder the places that I am applying my blush, just because I didn't want it to be affected by it. So I'm going to close this because I'm probably not going to add any more, and I know that this looks like a lot, but honestly for me this is a good amount of blush, and I'm going to blend it in for like a minute or so just to see if it does kind of like fade down a bit. I think I might have added like a bit more on this side compared to this side, but we're just going to carry on and go. And I think they did come out with about 5 or 6 shades, but this one for me was probably the shade that kind of spoke to me the most, so that's why I was like, I need to try this one. And so far we're looking good. I think I did put it, like, I put it on my eyebrow for some bizarre reason, but I'm just gonna powder down slightly just here. It doesn't feel tacky, it actually feels really lightweight, which is what you definitely need when it comes to these kind of like liquid cream products, because you don't want it to feel tacky, you don't want it to feel like dry on your skin. But this doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, and I do really like this. Okay, I'm gonna go with a different highlighter because they don't have highlighters that I could see, so I'm just using my Essence. I'm sticking with the affordable theme today, so I'm just gonna go in with my insane amount of highlighter. This is one of the best highlighters I've ever tried for like £3.50. You can get this in Wilkinson's and wherever Essence is sold, but with Profusion I think you can get them in some like physical shops. I don't know, I can't remember where. I know it's like a supermarket. I think it might be like certain Asda's, you can, or Sainsbury's or something. In their makeup section you can get Profusion. I just personally don't have one near me, so that's why I thought I ordered from their website. So let's go on to the eyes now. So this product, when I saw it I was a bit like, are Profusion turning into like king of dupes again? Like, I didn't think that they did dupes, because, you know, W7 are more known for dupes, but they had an eye base, and it's just a little bit similar to the P. Louise base, and so I thought I'd get it. Like, P. Louise base is one of my favorite bases ever. I pretty much I try and use it as much as I can if I'm having a long day, like if I'm going somewhere or I'm going to work and I just want my makeup to last a little bit longer. I will use my base to kind of help me just maintain a nice look. So yeah, this is basically kind of the same. I don't know if there's different shades of this. Let me have a look. So this is in the shade neutral, so it is just going to be like a neutral tone. So this is meant to be crease free, smudge proof, enhances color vibrancy, universally flattering. So again, when it comes to the P. Louise base, they do have a vast amount of shades to cater to lots of different skin tones, which is really nice. This is already bursting at the seams. I literally did nothing. So it says to use it with your finger. I don't know if this is adding way too much because it's pouring out before it like goes everywhere. I'm putting the lid back on because I don't know what else to do. I could have I'm going to use a bit of sponge because I feel a bit more comfortable using a sponge. Whenever I don't like using my fingers adding products on my face, so I don't really know why I use this, but I'm just following the rules. I'm trying not to break the rules, I'm just following the rules. So I'm just going to let that set for a moment because it says to leave it a little bit dry, so I'm going to add a bit more on this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it to dry, I'll clean my hands, and then we'll go on to the eyeshadow. Okay, so I've let that just settle in just a little bit and it has dried down. I forgot to mention this was $3.99, so obviously I don't know how it is right now compared to the P. Louise base. Those bases are £10. This is $3.99, so price wise obviously there's a little bit of a difference, but P. Louise is like one of the OGs when it comes to the bases. So let's go on to eyeshadow, and I'm trying a new eyeshadow today. I'm using the Profusion's Rubies 10 pan shade palette. I obviously wanted to go for these type of shades because reds are like my favorite shade basically, and it's just a nice mixture. So you've got, let me just put it the right way around, so you've got some reds, you've got some gorgeous shimmers, you've got like an orange and stuff like that, so you can do quite a few looks with this. Obviously I always add some swatches because I don't do live swatches, so I'm just gonna go in with a transition shade. I'm gonna go in with Fireball, which is just here. I like the names towards these as well just because they're just interesting, I guess. So I'm just going to tap off any excess. I'm going to put a big fluffy brush just in my kind of top of my crease and just blend. So I think this type of palette has been out for a little while, just because Profusion has obviously been around, but it was their Blooming Hues palettes that I've started to try, and I love that palette. I think did I try the red one? Probably, but I do really like it. It's one of the mini palettes, and I think they're about £3.50 or they're $3.99. This palette was $4.99, and I think this is like the actual price of the palette. So they do have some palettes that are a bit more like higher in price, and then they have these ones which are quite affordable. These also do remind me of some of the Revolution palettes as well, but to be honest, Revolution aren't exactly the most original when it comes to like coming out with palette designs and, you know, just designs in general. But so far this is going on okay. I mean, it's very buildable and it's very light, so yeah, so good. I mean, Fireball is a nice shade, and hopefully they swatch okay. We'll see in a moment, but yeah, let's go on to another shade. So I kind of feel like going in with Ruby, which is just here, and I'm going to put that in the crease kind of section, just so let's see that if that's as red on my eye, though I kind of doubt it, but let's see. So that's going to go in my actual crease itself, and we're just going to blend. So I'm learning a bit more to just blend a lot regardless of like how long it takes. We're just going to blend just so we get like an even coat basically, because I mean, I want to show you guys the best performances for this, even though it might not be like crazy pigmented or anything, but if you can actually build up the eyeshadow, you can build up the shades, then you know it's actually worth it, especially for $4.99. Like it's pretty good. But yeah, so far Ruby is looking like another nice shade. Of course, I'm loving my reds all the time, and greens are obviously one of my favorite shades as well, but I thought I would pick up this palette just because I haven't had like a red palette in a while, so I thought I would pick this one up. And yeah, so far so nice. So now we're going to go in, I think I'm going with a bit of a deeper tone just here, so I might go in with Sizzle. So that's kind of like a orangey autumnal shade, so I do miss the autumn sometimes, like the kind of coming home when it's like not completely dark and just kind of walking through the rain. Well, it's been raining a lot in London anyway, because London is it's never fully like summer when it's summer, even though we're still in spring. So, you know, I think the more we hold on to like the springtime, I'm happy, because summer's just not for me, to be honest. Like, I don't do very well in the sun, but you know, I'm still looking forward to just, yeah, a bit of sun maybe, where I can just be like a vampire. But when it comes to the autumn, I've always welcomed the autumn. So yeah, this shade is really, really nice. This would be nice kind of by itself, like a nice pumpkin spice tone. Who misses pumpkin spice? Not me right now. Not really, but it's still a very nice orange tone, which I like. And I am going to go in with a shimmer now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers. I feel like going in with Orbit. It seems like it's a bit of a pinkier tone, but we're taking a flat brush and we'll see if it does anything. It could, it's a bit of fallout, even with like the, oh, that's nice. Even on the matte shades, there's some fallout. It's not horrendous, like the amount of fallout, but it's okay. And this shimmer is very nice. I like this. It's very nice. Okay, I'm just going to build it up, and I might see what it's like with my finger, just to see if it does bring any oomph there. So, oh, it's kind of like falling off my face. Oh, that's stunning. That's very nice. So far I'm liking this. This is very, very nice. I'm actually going to do a bit more blending like on this side, so I feel like we can blend a couple of the first shades together. So I'm done. I'm kind of done with this palette. I feel like I don't really need to add any more shades. I just want this kind of orangey tone to blend in with the red, so it's not too harsh. But I think this has come out really, really nicely. I do like this palette actually now. Perfect. So now we're going to go on to the last thing, which are lips. And I think this might have been part of a Christmas collection, but it was on sale for like $3.99. You basically get a mini lip kind of, it's matte liquid lipsticks, and you get a little keychain if you want to take it on your travels. I probably won't use it on a keychain. Like, I have so many keychains on my like 3 keys, so I don't really need a Profusion one, like, no offense, but I just really like, because this was so affordable, and I didn't want to get like a massive liquid lipstick to maybe like not like it. And I thought if I get 3 kind of neutral nude shades, it might be a bit better. You do get 3. Do they have names on them? Let's see. So I'm gonna just take one out, the one that appeals to me. It has no name, so I'm just gonna use it, this one. So you do get a lighter one and a bit more of a grayer tone, and this key ring. It's cute, and I mean, you do get the little, as like a little charm. So yeah, let's give this a go and see how it feels. It's a bit of a pinkier tone than I imagined, but this is nice. I do prefer matte liquid lipsticks as opposed to like bullet lipsticks or lip glosses, so that's why I picked this up. So this is nice. I don't know about longevity, obviously, and how drying it can be. I do have my fan on because it's so warm, and I'm not having my window open because we're having construction like right outside my flat, so that's a no for the window open. But I like this. It's nice. It's no transfer, so that's pretty good. I mean, for $3.99 for a set of 3 mini lipsticks that I probably won't use up that quickly, because I don't use up lipsticks, like not many people do these days. But this is my finished look, and I love how everything looks. Actually, I was generally quite surprised when it comes to the blush because it's come out and blended so nicely, especially with a sponge. Always recommend with a sponge with these type of cream products. It is weird how it looks exactly like the She Glam one, but I think I prefer the She Glam one because I think the shade itself is probably a bit more up my street, where this is like crazy red, but I still do quite like this, and the eye base so far is looking nice. I'm not going to leave this on for a very long time because I don't really need to, but then for it to crease my eye, I might use it over the weekend. I'll see how it goes because I'm going out at the weekend, so maybe if it helps with the longevity I can let you guys know. Eyeshadow palette, very nice, especially for $4.99. 10 shades, gorgeous, really recommend it. Lip products, very nice. So altogether I think we've done pretty well. Profusion is definitely a great affordable brand, highly recommend. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.